It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. And Brock, a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Punter Mitch Wishnowski ready to do the honors. And we're underway in prime time on Thursday Night Football. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
A 400-plus yard passing day, it takes everybody. It takes protection. It takes your eligible playmakers to make those catches and gain your yards. But it also takes a red-hot quarterback playing with tremendous confidence and belief in what he can do. Now, well, his teammates are counting on him to do it again.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Pulled in at the 20. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by Reek Woolen. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun is Purdy. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the first down marker. And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll take it ahead down to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Pressure comes. Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Play action now with Purdy. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Return's looking good so far. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Seahawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. They go play action on first. Gets everything he has under this throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing from the gun here. He's on the move. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. A give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by Fred Warner. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're throwing it. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Looking for a throw here. Flush down now to his left. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. First down throw by Purdy. Finding Pearsall. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. This is ahead for about 5. Desmond King up to make the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the 41, Kittle brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And that will not be enough for a first down. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Purdy to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Pearsall there to grab it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To throw again, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Here's a give up the middle. Hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers stretch their early lead to 9. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers go up 10-zip here in the first. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
They'll throw it. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. They'll run here following the penalty. He finds space for a few yards that time. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him 3 on that run. 3rd and 12 coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Purdy to throw it. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And that brings up 4th and short. Purdy gets this from the pistol. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. It's a 2-score game early. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. All right, here we go, 2nd down. From the 31. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived.
Defense.
So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Cut by Jennings. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun is Purdy. The throw is caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? Mm-hmm. As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action on 1st down. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
To throw here on 1st down. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they take him down right along the 30. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners.
Walker now from the gun. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 3 on that gain. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 49ers 23-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back now, pressure on its way. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Walker on first down. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 9-yard line.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Here's a throw. Pass complete to Walker. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The 49ers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Play action now with Purdy. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even if this QB knew from the very get-go somebody be waiting for him, there's no chance he was going to salvage that play. I'd be surprised if he even got a second to look upfield before he was greeted with the big old open arms for an easy sack.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Seahawks football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dropping back to throw. Walker hauls it in. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks dealing with 3rd and still 10 to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. They've got first down from the 31. They send the tight end in motion left. First down throw by Purdy. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Neighbors with a catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. Here's 2nd and 2. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Look into the air here. Into the hands of Walker. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll throw it again. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Purdy setting up that play action. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for 1st down. They're going play action. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So that's halftime here in this one. The 49ers on the road, but currently with the lead. Now from the extreme northwest to the extreme southeast, we're going to head down to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with our buddy Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was the Packers who get the win at home. Jordan Love, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. In the late afternoon, and
No
finally,
need for
on Monday Night
halftime.
Football,
We'll just keep it
wrap
right
up
here
Week
and get
6
started
Bills
with the
Jets
3rd quarter.
in the AFC East from
Now
MetLife
is Dixon
Stadium.
to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
Everyone spends time in that locker room, Kate. Offensively, defensively, rewriting your scripts, putting your adjustments and plans together for the 2nd half. Special teams, guys, well, that's exactly how they wanted to start this 2nd half, with an explosion and setting their offense up for success.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. From the 34. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the gun is Purdy. Pearsall on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They'll try and punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Third and goal, Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field about becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football.
The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Purdy throwing here on first. Kittle brings it in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Neighbors. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They're set up at the 35 now. Now Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Back to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. On the carry, it's Walker. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The 49ers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brought to a halt by Cmsl. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking right, and he finds him. By a man, and now he's in the clear. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Seahawks 44-yard line.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll run here on 1st down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. To throw again, it's Purdy. The back grabs it. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's 49ers football, and they are hurting for points. They start this quarter with a huge lead. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the 49ers continue piling on to this lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Airing it out to start this drive. Neighbors with a catch. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. This is complete to Neighbors. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 32. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Simple dive up the middle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. From the gun is Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up 3rd and 8. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 43, Boyd hauls it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and throw it here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's a lot of trust you're putting in the guy who's known for shortening necks. These fullbacks are not relied to go get you distances like that, but he was up for the challenge.
Throwing from the gun. That pass complete to Boyd. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Airing it out on 1st down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks trying to do some window dressing. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
He'll look to throw. This one finds Boyd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've got first down from the 31.
Good for a Seahawks. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll throw it yet again. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I can still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, "Oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart." And really what he's saying is, don't ever try that again.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing now, off play action. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.